Hello, Leo. This is your reading for January 2026. My name's Kathleen. I do things a little bit different. I get psychic impressions from the images and I interact with spirit. So this might be a little different. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for coming back and welcome back. So I meditated a few days ago and was told to do a different setup for the readings. So the card at the top here is from the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and that card represents you and how you'll be for the month of January. And then the rest of the cards are from the Wisdom of the Oracle Divination cards, and that will be your monthly reading. I think that's it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, and so the cup we have the card we have is the Knight of Cups. It's funny because I had seen this when I was shuffling, and then that turns out to be the card that you got. So there we go. So this represents you, and it feels like you are trying to pursue love. You're trying to entice someone emotionally. I think you're attracted to somebody, you've got a crush on someone, or you could already be in a relationship, and you're trying to improve the relationship or rekindle the romance, or just you want more out of your relationship is what it feels like. So yeah, this feels like you have something to offer others on an emotional level in the month of January. So I hope that works out for you. Okay, so we'll move on to the first card. And we have Regeneration. Okay, so this actually feels like more than one person's energy. It feels like you are included, but that there is at least one other person, perhaps a small group or even a larger group of people. Because I'm getting a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of emotional reactions. Um, like a feeling of having to defend yourself, like the group in general. There's a feeling of having to defend yourselves, of you're like kind of like you're back up against the wall. It feels emotional, anger, resentment. It doesn't. I'm hoping it's not physical. Perhaps for some of you, it might be a physical altercation of some sort. But again, it doesn't feel like it's you alone. It's you and others against another person or force or opposition of some type. It doesn't feel like a group attacking you. It feels like a group on a group, or yeah, you're not alone in this. Um, it feels short term. I don't think this is like the whole month that it'll be this way. I don't think it'll take that long. It feels like a short term altercation type of thing. Um, but you're not alone. So try to take strength in numbers, take strength in the group, and help them to find the strength of being in the group. That working together, you can overcome negative things. Okay, Spirit said to move on to the next card. And we have new life. Now, this feels like your energy. Okay, so this has, for some of you, will have to do with this first card that came up with you offering your love or um, giving emotional support. But if you're offering your love, it for some of you, it's going to be accepted and a new life will blossom from that. You will build a relationship together, build a life together. It it feels like it's going to be different from what you've known so far, but it doesn't feel like it's a complete change. But it really feels like a partnership, a really good companionship that the two of you will be working together for similar or same goals. So it feels really healthy and domestic. So perhaps it'll lead to long term. It feels like a long term partnership, like living together. It just has a very domestic feeling to it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next card. And we have Unfinished Symphony. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a face in the egg she's sitting on. Hopefully you can see that. I apologize, it's dark and snowy here, so. Okay, so to me, it feels like your energy is like the face in the egg. Um, kind of like you're looking out at the world, looking out at life, but from like a safe perspective, from a safe place. Because remember that first card is it's temporary. It's not going to last the whole month. Um, so perhaps if this happens at the beginning of the month, perhaps the rest of the month you will remain uh, in a safe place. But it feels like you have others protect you, like the individual sitting on top of the egg is there to protect you, to nurture you, to look after you. And perhaps that's the new partner that may be coming into your life that you may be getting, that they're going to be very protective of you, which, that's not a bad thing. But it feels like safety in this card. Okay. So last card, Spirit said, and we have Imagine. So this card is looking to the future, and it's okay to go ahead and imagine a better future, the dreamlike quality of the future. That's okay. Because it feels like this will be very upsetting when and if this happens. Um, but it's something that can be overcome and that you can get past it. So yeah, allow yourself to dream about the future, and especially if you're embarking in this new relationship, allow yourself to take a look and see where that might lead. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, that seems to be it for your reading. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.